I go by the name of CO Gold. This is ball work. Yeah. Put your hands up. 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 Put your hands up.
Hey yo, CO the best, so I pop it off. These niggas trash and they ass, no compassion, just knock it off. See, I'ma keep it bars with love for this rap shit. This shit I spit is hard and far from this whack shit. I should make an app with it, teach him how to rap kid. Holler in the back if you black and you ratchet. Pocket full of money and I'm feeling fantastic. Chocolate little honey and she stretched like elastic. I'm just being funny and a little sarcastic. I could do this all day cause I got it mastered. Carhartt, hoodie, Timbs and fatigue jackets. It was Phillies and White Hours before backwards. No future, just now, no going backwards. They'll shoot you like pal cause they ain't active. Yeah, and I'ma teach you about this ball work like a mechanic and show you how a car works. First of all, need to start with your content. Second of all, niggas stop saying nonsense. Third of all, please come up with some concepts. Put it together to make it a part of your process.
You know what I'm saying? I do this, man. Let them know me.
Shit alive, we in the building, truth be told.
Hey yo, my flow like water, I'm liquid lyrical energy. You low lives ought to be wicked, you ain't a friend of me. They be so fake and so phony when they pretend to be a fan of your work and your music. This is the industry, I rip whack rappers apart. Blow on this mirror, ain't no chit chat, don't wanna talk. I'm drinking Hennessy, I flip rap, come from the heart, but with a penalty. They sip cats, sussing their ways with funny tendencies. Bronx on my chest, Spring Valley on my back. No matter how you look, it's North Bronx on the map. This is ball work. Straight in your grill and that's that. It's far worse hating and killing, that's facts. Lesson 2, have an original cadence. You sound like you listen to your little sister's playlist. If you gon' do that, at least tap into the greatest. To rock him, to J. Cole's, Black Thoughts, to Jada's, and a whole lot more. I could've swore I heard a hater. I brought back Raw, Big Daddy Kane did us a favor. He kicked that door with metaphors and street flavors. And that was ball work, wordplay, see you later.
Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. This is ball work. Put your hands up. That's it, man. Put your hands up. 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 Ball work. Put your hands up. Bucket fist. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Hip hop.
Truth be told, game plan and vintage in the zone. Real talk, no captions, truth we own. Will we say that now? Let's get no. Truth be told, whether he drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the chat, got thoughts unspoken. From eyes on space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just roll. High takes, no breaks, let the combo roll. If you feel it in your spirit, let the whole world know. Say it loud, say it proud, truth be told. Right here, right now. Yeah. Ooh, we speak what we know, let the truth.
But no.
Hey y'all. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Glam.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Granny. Yeah, this is out of control. The girls are fighting.
The girls.
Told y'all before that, and I said 2 years, but it's months where it's coming out that he helped this man with the election. So I'm gonna need y'all to start calling me psycho right now.
I want the truth.
Yeah, I said psycho.
Elon is illegally here. Now he gonna deport Elon.
Yo, could you imagine if this?
Get him out of here.
Oh, imagine. It's yo. It it is funny, but it's very, very sad. And I think like we are all laughing to keep from crying because why are we going through this with the fucking presidency? It's ridiculous. Like this is shit that happens at our 9 to 5s, not the damn president of the United States. But here we go.
It is what it is.
Yeah, let's hope he dies, Granny.
Yeah, feedback.
The tea that he's spilling right now is cold. We already knew that he was in them Epstein files. So say something else. Like tell us a little more on why you feel like he wouldn't have won if you didn't help him.
Oh shit, you want that tea?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
You.
Oh, testify.
I guess.
I'm gonna say spill the tea before the gas. Before he goes or after, nigga. Clock it, nigga. We talking Diddy and Trump today and whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about. We need to put the two
everybody is a mess today. Today is just like, and it's Thursday, not even Friday.
It's not Friday?
It's not Friday.
Damn, confused.
Nope. So it's going to be hopefully a long weekend. The kids have been out of school today, in New York, today and tomorrow. So, and I still got up early. I wasn't going to get up early, but my son and I did go to the city. I had to go and buy a couple of outfits to choose from for this gala. So, I went to the city today.
You got another gala to go to?
Yeah.
Okay, you gala.
I'm galled up. This one is for my son's theater club. So this is when we they come with their big checks and their fat wallets, and the kids perform for them. They do a singing, they do a vocal segment, they do an acting segment, they do the monologues, and then they have some of the girls dance. So it's just like they put on a small show to show people what they're donating to. So, yeah.
I'm just looking at some shit. Yeah, I think I want to go with this.
So,
I'm gonna go for some Diddy shit.
I like getting dressed up.
Should we go Law and Crime or live from Fox? I'm trying to find out which some Diddy shit.
No, we don't need live on Fox.
You want to go Law and Crime? No, this is not even Law and Crime. Scandal. How do you integrate 2 pages like that? That's crazy. Anyway, your name?
Me? I am Dana Anad, aka Vintage.
I mean, vintage is a word that's you got to look it up. And I say it in my special. It means like rare, one of a kind. It ain't like no bullshit. It's like vintage, like vintage. Yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah. It's like a good thing.
Let's go.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
I'm in the building. That was good, everybody. Please share alive. Please share alive. Please share alive. Y'all niggas better share this live, man. We got to get the word out, man. We the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We need y'all help getting the word out.
And then share the live. However y'all do it, just make sure y'all do both, please.
Subscribe and share, and then stay here. Just hang out with us and get in the chat room. Get busy, man. Let's get it popping, man. King Glam.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Today, I'm going to swear that tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
What happened?
Today, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Today, I do.
What was happening all the other days?
The other days, I was doing that too. I think I was doing.
So
that.
So Elon, why do you have to specify that today?
Elon.
Yeah, because you just sound like you belong in that cabinet, just lying.
I want the truth.
I always tell the truth.
Why you want to tell the truth today, Elon?
And Elon said, "I'm packing my shit, nigga. I'm out." I knew my son was right, nigga. You ain't shit. He told me not to trust you.
But out where though? Where? What we talking about first? Trump?
No, we talking Diddy first. I'm talking about Elon's son though. Elon's son X. X told Elon not to trust Trump. He tried to tell Trump that the office, nigga, you not the president, nigga.
You
X fucked it up. Trump said, "Okay, really? Okay, we're gonna see who the president is, nigga."
Yo, what if the little boy did fuck it up? Because they was good before.
I want the truth.
It was. You saw when X was in the
yeah, we can. I think we can blame this on X.
I want the truth.
Not X.
We can blame that little boy because they was all good.
Yeah, X came and said some not too nice things to Trump, president.
And then they started saying no to whatever it was he wanted to do with SpaceX. They started saying no to him. Damn, X, you punched your father in the eye and you fucked his money up.
I want the truth.
Damn, nigga, he gonna sell you now.
And Steve Bannon actually said who hit him. He's supposedly well, it's two things, a couple of things that's going on. But the videos that I've seen, they said it was not X who punched him. Of course, nobody believed that.
Steve Bannon got punched by somebody?
No. Steve Bannon said why he got punched. Steve Bannon said that one of the other Republicans was upset about him because I guess they were going back and forth about what Elon wanted them to do, and they weren't listening to him. But that is another story said that he went and started fucking one of them congressmen's wives.
What?
So yeah. But I'm going to choose to believe that he was fucking one of their wives. I don't know what y'all want to believe.
Bannon? Steve Bannon?
No, Elon.
Elon was smashing?
Yeah. I thought you said we was talking about Trump first.
No, we talking about Diddy first.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my...
Elon was fucking Melania?
Not Melania. No, not Melania. Some other foreigner.
In the White House?
Yeah, well, not in the White House, but it's a congressman, a Republican, his wife. Yeah, yeah.
You're not sending that dick. Elon, you might be on S9 tape.
But you know what? I don't think I want to believe that either, because I don't think Elon has sex.
He got mad kids. How fucking he got sex? He even got a trans daughter.
No, those aren't like, those are not natural kids. They're not. His trans daughter says that his trans daughter said that they go through the process where they inject his sperm into a woman, but they're able to, when they do that, they can control the sex. So that's why he has all boys. Now the trans daughter just backfired on him because the boy wants to be a girl. That's why he fucked with that one. Yeah. So he's trying to have all boys. Yeah, right, Granny? See? So them 14 kids, he ain't fucked to get them. That nigga dick probably don't even get up. Oh. Anyway.
Rich niggas got whack dick. You know that.
Let's tune into the niggas who dicks do get up. Now, what happened with Puff?
Puff dick don't get up. Puff got
his shit. He get up.
Puff got it.
It gets up when he's watching other people have sex. A voyeur.
Tootsie Roll Pop. What the lady here? Itty bitty tit.
Tootsie Roll. Oh yeah.
Damn, man, that's bad, man. When a girl,
Granny, I have no idea because that is just weird.
See, that's the thing. See, when a woman says you got a small penis, women believe that. Like they're gonna take the other woman's word for it. Women trust each other. Like they believe other.
But
women.
we never heard that before about Puffy because did he sleep with Superhead? Because Super had mentioned who's the sizes of everybody's. Well, these are grown men, so she said the sizes of everybody's dicks. I don't remember if she mentioned Puffy, if they slept together or whatever, but I know a couple of people. A couple of people stuck out to me. I'm just we never heard about him having a small dick.
Who did he?
Puffy.
Oh, I don't know. I never heard it. Wasn't a rumor going around about Diddy's dick. I've never been a rumor.
Oh no, well I'm saying I'm going from what Superhead said, because in her book she was stating how big or how small everybody's shit was. And the one that stuck out to everybody is that she said that Jay-Z had a 2-liter.
Jay-Z got a dysfunctional dick, and Jay-Z look weird. Like Jay-Z, like he got. Never mind. Let me play this video. Diddy, huh?
Granny was saying, yeah, that Granny a 2-liter. She said she didn't hear that. She never heard that it was small. So I don't know if I believe that lady. But anyway.
The judge threatened to kick out Diddy today. Diddy is not into Diddy is making contact with the jurors. Like he's trying to persuade them, like he's giving them looks and nods and shit. Now they're threatening to throw Diddy out of the courtroom for the rest of the trial because he is interacting too much and he's reacting too much. So, and this is affecting the trial. So they're threatening to throw him out.
Well, after the judge threatened him, he did it again.
Oh, he did it again. Oh, this nigga bold.
Yeah, he looked at them again because there's a couple of jurors on there that they said that like they're passing notes, like when they go up to the judge for the sidebars, you got them like whispering, you have them passing notes, you got them like covering their mouths and giggling and shit like that. And Puff is looking at certain like catching eyes with certain jurors that he feels like is like, doesn't believe the witnesses.
That's crazy. What's a tubular one? I don't know what you're talking about, Granny. What Granny talking about?
Tubular?
Granny, did I spell something wrong? Granny, let us know what you're talking about.
Who said Diddy dangled her over a balcony now says her attorney lied in the civil suit she filed against him. Cross-exam is heating up in the federal trial. This is Scandal, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
What happened to Elizabeth?
What
happened to Elizabeth?
No, this is something. They talking about what happened with it today. I don't know what happened to Elizabeth. She got fired.
Little spicy.
Elizabeth, I'm in somewhere. I'm in.
She had a day off.
she gotta save her arms for Monday.
In this case. And I feel like it really comes out today on cross-exam of Cassie's longtime friend, Brianna Bongolan, who's also known by the nickname Bonna. And we'll get to all of that in a sec. But first, we've got to talk about the defendant, Sean Combs, 55 years old. He faces multiple charges, including racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. And he's pleaded not guilty to all the charges. And I know some of you at this point are like, why do we have to keep saying this? We're watching it. It's P. Diddy. I just want to be completely fair here. Those are the charges that this man faces. And because he's in the United States, he's innocent until proven guilty. Now, before we get going into Brianna Bongolan's testimony, I got to talk about the man of the hour himself, P. Diddy, who got a bit of a talking to by a federal judge. Okay, and here's why. P. Diddy has apparently been making faces or like reactions rather, showing strong emotions, nodding, shaking his head, all of that to the jury. So much so that the judge is like, we could throw you out of the court.
Let's role play how Diddy was doing this to the jury. You see this bullshit? You hear this bitch? What you doing? You. I see black man. We black. Look at me. We here, nigga. How many zeros? 6? How many? What's your account number again? I need your account number.
Courtroom, you don't have to be in here, sir. You can't be doing that. Our reporter, Elizabeth Milner of Law and Crime fame, she has been in the courtroom and was in the courtroom for all that. So let's let her explain.
There you go.
I will say
What
that
Liz you got, Liz? This guy get a little. That hit's hot. Though.
Can I just say that, Liz, I like you.
Like,
The heat is you can't have all that leave out.
that what?
The leave out.
What's that out?
The hair on the top of the tracks. Because because it's too hot. But that's not because this is not weather right now for our kind of hair.
I know, but
It gets very poofy.
Want her bonnet?
No, she probably might need to braids. Braids. Winter time, this is all good, but in the summertime, I'm looking out for you, Elizabeth. That's all I'm saying. You know, we don't want to have the afro on top and then the straight on the bottom. So
that's not a real hair.
All of it?
Yeah.
No.
She like she's mixed. She like she can have good hair.
She looks like she's what? First of all, but we do have good hair as black people. First of all, we have the best hair. But you don't see the difference. What?
No,
hold on. I know you're not about to say why am I lying?
Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay. Because
no, sorry,
okay, well, Glam, please. We don't need rubber bands to hold our braids. We can wear a number of styles.
We can to hold your hair because y'all got that little point.
We can have straight hair. Anybody else, they look like wet fucking. You can't do nothing with white people's hair. You can't do nothing with like Hispanic people. Yeah, depending. But white people, Asians, you can't do shit with their hair. So we have the best hair. But anyway, I'm just saying, you see the two different textures. You see the separation, and it's because it's hot outside. And I don't want people making fun of you, Liz.
They kind of got into those arguments. I just went kind of to the door, but I'm surprised that the judge kind of has been noticing this too, because that is one thing that I've been noticing whenever the jury comes into the courtroom, and even when they exit the courtroom, is that Diddy is kind of looking at them. He is looking at them and nodding his head at them. And I think in some respects too, while he's at the defense table and there's a question or an answer that the witness gives, he's shaking his head, he's nodding his head. He is giving kind of visible reactions to things he doesn't.
When he's nodding his head, then people be like, don't forget my money,
I'm
nigga.
surprised that the judge kind of brought the hammer down, but I think it was only a matter of time before he was going to say something.
Do you have a car? Do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you can pay as low as $39?
Something about this.
Very interesting to see. I mean, I love reporting on, the transcripts, the testimony, what happened, like the meat of all of this, but it's kind of those intricacies within the trial that are so exciting and interesting. Like that woman who was just thrown out of the courtroom the other day, or P. Diddy now, hey, you can't be like winking over to the jury, sir. I mean, those are really, really what make this trial worth watching.
They should have even put him next to the jury. Like he should be in a box somewhere. Like,
yeah, I think that next week he should face the wall.
Yeah, like
I think he should face the wall. You have to humiliate people. That was to be humiliated. But what if now they try to I guess the defense wouldn't ask for a mistrial because the people are. It's seeming that the people are he's not his head because he feels confident in the jury that they're on his side or whatever. But I don't think like that is going to end up well for him. Like he feels like because he feels them people are like agreeing with him or not believing the witnesses. It might just be that witness or just that particular statement that they said. It don't have to be the whole shit. So, I mean, I don't know, but I doubt that the judge would like dismiss them and then call for a whole 12 new people.
They got alternates.
Yeah, right. They got the other 4. They need to get rid of them people who. But one of these white men said it's 8 people up there that is giggling and cackling with him.
Passing notes.
Yeah. So the back row. That's what they said.
But the other stuff, really important too. So let's get to that. Brianna Bongolan back on the stand. Now, she first was on the stand yesterday, which we do have the transcripts for, and we will break them down for you, of course, just so you can kind of see verbatim exactly what happened. But let's start with the newest bit of her testimony, which is cross-exam that started today. Now, the defense pointed out, hey, you were still doing drugs with Cassie, hanging around her, hanging around Diddy, even after Diddy apparently threatened your life and dangled you from that balcony? The defense asked, you weren't scared to continue dealing with Cassie? I guess not, she said. Texts from Cassie and Bongolan were read out loud to the court too, and according to these texts, Cassie wrote, Coolio, what time? Bongolan said, love ya, thank you for yesterday. And again, the defense is hammering this down, saying, weird that this guy would have dangled you from a balcony. It was 17 stories. You could have lost your life. That seems pretty scary. And yet you're still texting Cassie, love ya, let's hang out. Thanks for, hanging out yesterday. The defense asked, you're asking Cassie if Puff would like a sweatshirt 2 weeks after you allege he held you over a balcony? We were trying to be cool. We had the FaceTime call and we were trying to be cool. Isn't it true that you continued to see Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura because Mr. Combs did not cause you those injuries? Part of that statement is true, and part I can't agree with. Let's talk about her civil lawsuit, too, filed by none other than Tyrone Blackburn, who you may know from Lil Rod fame. Rodney Jones, the producer who released or dropped or filed that bombshell civil lawsuit back in February of 2024. His attorney is Tyrone Blackburn, who has been, I don't want to say burned. He's been called out by judges in the past
What
for being a
happened with
little
Little Rod's case? I
sensational,
can't
is a nice
remember.
way to put it.
I don't know. I think it's still ongoing.
Oh, okay.
So the defense asked, Mr. Tyrone Blackburn said Mr. Combs groped your breast. True? Some of the things he wrote were not true. You fired him and hired new civil lawyers, and they drafted a lawsuit. You reviewed it to the best of my ability. Mr. Tyrone Blackburn alleged that Mr. Combs sexually assaulted you, right? I can't speak for him. You speak for you. You continued accusing Mr. Combs of sexually assaulting you, even though you knew it was not true. It's really hard to commit to the whole sentence. You knew sexual assault was the only way you could sue? I don't recall. Moving on now, the defense is talking about that balcony incident again, and they're really pressing on when exactly it happened, okay? So they pull up exhibits that show September 26th, 2016. P. Diddy has a receipt for staying at the Trump International Hotel in New York. It's under the name Frank Black, which we've discussed on past episodes of Scandal. That was one of his alias names. So it shows that date. However, Bongolan had testified September 26th, 2016 was the day of this balcony incident. So the defense asks, you agree one person can't be in two places at the same time? Hard to say. Interesting response by her there. You told the jurors Mr. Combs injured you in Los Angeles on September 26, 2016, correct? May we have a sidebar, the government asks? Yes, you may. So there's a sidebar. Defense comes back and said, Mr. Combs did not cause you the injuries in the photo you provided with metadata saying September 26, 2016, because Bongolan did provide the government with a couple of photos of bruises and apparent injuries that were dated for September 26, 2016. And Bongolan replies, I can't agree with that. A person can't be in Los Angeles and New York at the same time. My answer is the same. Defense ends and says, no further questions. I don't think they did that lip smack, but I like to add it for dramatic effect. Now on redirect, the government asked, did you ever review the notes taken at your interviews? No. Did you give Cassie permission to put your name in her complaint? No. After she filed, I hit her up to tell her of the mistakes, like that Tiffany wasn't there. So basically what they're saying here is that Cassie filed her lawsuit. Brianna later filed her lawsuit too. And there are some...
She said, girl, you better file that lawsuit. I just did mine.
No, but how could she say that Tiffany wasn't there when Cassie was there that day? Because Cassie went in the room and said, are you crazy? Her girlfriend is here, or Tiffany is here, whatever. And I wonder if she's talking about the girl Tiffany Red, the one that Cassie's other friend, that she can't, they're not going to call her because she's been very vocal, but she's a songwriter.
Okay.
So I don't know. This lady's been lying.
Discrepancies between them. Now, Bongolan says, I've talked to her. We didn't chat about our testimony. I know that's not allowed, but we did talk about discrepancies between these allegations and our lawsuits. The government asked, when you filed your lawsuit, was its report of the balcony the same or different from Cassie's? Different. Is what you said today your best recollection? Yes. The demand letters of your first lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, did you write them? No. The demand letter that
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game,
especially in sales.
hands down.
So for me,
said Mr. Combs squeezed your breast so hard you had bruises. Had you said that? No, ma'am. Do you yourself know the exact date of the balcony incident? No. Why not? It was a while ago. Any doubt Mr. Combs held you off the balcony? No doubt. Upon recross, here's what the defense came at her with. When you sued Mr. Combs, you weren't rich? I was not. You saw this as a chance to make $10 million, true? The judge would review. It means a lot to you to become a millionaire and soon, right? No, I'm here for justice. Meaning money, nothing further. Okay,
What the
let's go
hell
back
does the
to the
judge would
world.
review mean?
I don't know.
Like, she's just really trying not to answer them. Like, yes or no,
Elizabeth
bitch.
With that money.
For a recap about all of this.
From my perspective, I felt
Come on,
like she
Liz.
kept it together as best as she could. She didn't seem frazzled. She didn't get combative with Nicole Westmoreland during the cross-examination. She really just, for the most part, if she didn't remember something, she said, I don't remember, even if it was something that happened relatively soon as far as the date goes, or when it had happened back in 2016. And it felt like the focus of the cross-examination for the most part. It's just what she recalled and when she recalled it, specifically whether or not these injuries occurred and did they occur because of Sean Combs. And I think some of the big stuff that Nicole Westmoreland was really going over during the cross-exam was, for example, showing her photos about her sending a picture which looked like drugs. It had pills, there was crystallized substance in these exhibit photos. And Nicole Westmoreland was like, oh, so things were just business as usual just after this incident occurred. But I think the big kind of gotcha moment in a way was just that the defense brought up Diddy's hotel receipts, and specifically receipts from when he had checked into the Trump hotel September 24th through September 29th of 2016, because Brianna, while she was on the stand, was saying that she believed that this date, or the date of the incident, had occurred in late September, specifically September 25th or September 26th. But as the defense pointed out towards the end of their cross-examination, Sean Combs and even Cassie in some aspects were over here in New York and even in New Jersey. So they brought up the Trump hotel, it was like a check-in document or a receipt, but the receipt was for Frank Black. And you saw the arrival date from September 24th of 2016 to November 29th of 2016. And then the various charges to that respective room as far as breakfast bills, which went from $344 to $1031. $107.84. So it really felt like they were showing just kind of that final receipt of being like, okay, you said that this happened on this date, but it shows that according to this receipt that Frank Black, aka Puffy, aka Diddy, aka Sean Combs, and even Cassandra Ventura, aka Cassie, were here in this area, here in New York, here over in Jersey doing events. And so they try to kind of bring it back under the redirect, but I kind of feel like and kind of have a sense that the damage might have already been done.
At the time I'm recording this for you guys, we don't have the transcripts today of cross, but we do have yesterday's. So I want to backtrack and talk about direct and cross with the transcripts, because I have seen in some of the comments, which, by the way, continue leaving comments and send us emails and all those sorts of things, because I love hearing the feedback. But I have seen in some of the comments that you guys really like seeing the transcripts to know exactly what happened. So that's exactly what I'm going to do for you. And I'm going to start by pointing out that Brianna Bongolan is under a subpoena. The government asked, Ms. Bongolan, before we move on, did you receive a subpoena requiring you to testify at this trial? Yes. And is there also an order compelling you to testify, even though your testimony might incriminate yourself? Yes. What is your understanding of what that order requires you to do? To just be truthful. And what is your understanding of the protections you get under this order if you are truthful? That I won't get in trouble. Does this order protect you if you intentionally make false statements today?
Can't talk.
No. In other words,
can
you
over.
Still be prosecuted for perjury if you lie? Yes. Keep that in mind as we move forward, which, by the way, if I'm her on the stand, I'm like, okay, I'll say everything to the best of my memory, but if I lie, I don't mean to lie. Like this, so scary, so scary. But keep it in mind. All right, back to the transcripts. Do you know Sean Combs by any other names? Puff. I want to direct your attention to late September 2016. Around this time, did you have any interactions with Mr. Combs? Yes. What did Mr. Combs do to you? I was held over a 17-story balcony. What did Mr. Combs do after he held you up on that 17-story balcony? Threw me onto balcony furniture? And were you injured? Yes. How so? I had a bruise on the back of my leg and back and neck pain. Did you have any mental effects from that? Yes. I have like night terrors and paranoia, and I like scream in my sleep at times. That is how the direct began, but topics soon switched. We'll hear more about this balcony incident later. We're going to go back though and talk about Cassie's relationship with Brianna Bongolan. They were friends for years and actually still to this day are friends. The government asked, when you first met Cassie, was she in a relationship with anyone? Yes. With whom? Puff. Did you meet Cassie or Mr. Combs first? Cassie. And from what you saw, how would you describe their relationship? Volatile. What do you mean by that? Like a lot of ups and downs. At some point, did your relationship with Cassie become a personal one and not just a professional one? Yes. About how long after meeting Cassie did you meet Mr. Combs? About a year. Why did you not meet him earlier than that? I wasn't really fond of what I was like seeing. So I wasn't really wanting to meet him right away. And just generally, what had you seen? Just like phone calls, like she seemed upset or like a black eye. So who seemed upset on the phone? Cassie. Who did you understand she was talking to? Puff. And who had a black eye? Cassie. Bongolan testified that Cassie begged her over and over to meet Diddy. So she finally did. And then after that, kind of saw him.
What happened?
What was her job?
Who job?
This bungalow.
She's a friend of Cassie. I don't know. I think
no, but it says before she started working.
She was doing like a clothing line, I think, with Cassie or something like that. She was Cassie's friend. Remember,
I thought she was a friend. Yeah, but working with her
sporadically. The government later brought up one specific incident in April of 2016 when the pair of them are out shopping. So the government asked, are you aware of any communication between Mr. Combs and Cassie during that shopping trip? Yes. How do you know about that communication? Cassie showed me.
So why do I start things and never finish them?
It's all due to something called law of sustainment. In psychology.
What was the general nature of the communication? She had shown me her phone and there was a list of places. And what were those places? All the places we had been to that day. As far as you were aware, had either you or Cassie told Mr. Combs where you were that afternoon? No. Bongolan testified she was like, wait, okay, he's keeping tabs on us. We didn't tell him where we were, and he just knows.
Was tracking her.
She also testified about drugs. The government asked, so you would do drugs? Yes. What kinds of drugs would you and Cassie do together? A lot of marijuana, occasionally cocaine, ketamine, stuff like that.
Cocaine? Why did... Is cocaine a safe drug?
It's a rich person's drug. I don't know. I guess it's safe for the rich people.
Can you? I mean, I know if you lace it with like fentanyl and like I know that
you could OD over from cocaine. Yeah.
Cassie,
but then they used to make. I am so surprised none of these people died.
That's what I want to know. Like, how did he ain't die? How did he ain't just slump over and die? Like, they were doing a lot of fucking drugs.
Maybe they weren't taking these things. I mean, even still, they don't have to take them together. But maybe they weren't taking them together. Like one day was coke, one day was fucking, or maybe ketamine was just used at night for the freak. No, but they were mixing them. I don't know how they died.
They were drinking. So they were Cirocing it. It was Ciroc and cocaine. So you know that C&C, cocaine and Ciroc. You know that. How the fuck? Yo.
I don't know how these people ain't die. How they fucking kidneys and livers is still functioning. I don't know. These are the devils. So that's how.
They're not gonna live a long life. Their body gonna break down before they know it. Cassie, she's not. No, I'm just going.
Well, she's having healthy children, so her body has to still be good. Not even somewhat. Her body still has to be good. So
you think Rummy's good? I'm not gonna say it. Sorry.
I don't know.
You think?
No, don't do it. Play the video.
That. And how, if at all, did your drug use with Cassie change over time? It definitely created like a habit. Bongolan testified that Diddy at some points gave her drugs, including GHB, she calls it G though, ecstasy, cocaine, ketamine. She also testified that both she and Cassie tried to stay sober, but it never worked. They tried to cook instead and focus, all their time on that, but it didn't work because there were a lot of drugs around in all their orbit. Bongolin also testified about staying over at Kathy's, which happened from time to time, that she would sleep on the couch or on the balcony. And at times, P. Diddy would show up in the middle of the night and just would bang on the door loudly. How did Cassie react when Mr. Combs would come over in the middle of the night and bang on the door? Sometimes surprised, and sometimes it just seemed like it was normal. Did you ever witness violence between Mr. Combs and Cassie when Mr. Combs came over in the middle of the night? Yes. Once or more than once. I can only really remember one time. So let's talk about that time. Do you remember when that was? I don't remember the time. What were you doing before Mr. Combs got to the apartment? I was sleeping. Did there come a time when you were woken up? Yes. How were you woken up? By the banging. And who was banging? Puff was banging the door. And after Mr. Combs got into the apartment, what do you remember him doing? I just remember seeing a knife get thrown in her direction. And from what direction did the knife come? He was standing by the entry door. So she testifies, did he
The nigga threw a knife at her?
He threw a knife at Cassie. I mean, that's not hard to believe. He beat her with a fucking pan.
This nigga's a monster. They gotta lock him up.
Again, this man has 4 fucking daughters. And while he was with Cassie, he had 3 of them.
I want the truth! Why he with Cassie?
The twins and Chance.
He was with Cassie when he had them?
Yeah. Because Cassie was after
he got with Cassie in 2000 and was it 2000? And it was late 2000. I don't remember the exact year, but them girls was older. Nah, he wasn't with Cassie.
Them girls weren't born yet.
Nah, them girls they ain't about to go to college. They must be almost hitting 19. I think these people, they would have got like 15 years. I think this was after that.
Daughter is born. God, I'm going to Google.
Pulls out this knife, throws it at Cassie. Cassie then threw the knife back at Diddy.
Oh, she threw the knife back. She getting bold. She took a chance. She could have killed him.
She didn't hit him. And then after that, Diddy, quote, left swiftly. She testified she didn't call the police, and I mean Bongolin. And I guess Cassie, she was there too. They didn't call the police because they were scared of Diddy. Testimony then moved on to the alleged balcony incident. And this is also in 2016. The date, iffy, but 2016 in the early morning hours. And this is at Cassie's place.
They were born in 2006.
According to Bongolin.
They were born in 2006? I don't know when Diddy and Cassie got together. 2010. I don't know.
Well, she just said that was 2016 when he threw the knife, or around the time when he threw the knife.
All right, so that was before then. So he wasn't with Cassie then. It was 2006. He got with her late 2000s. Like it wasn't.
When did they break up though? Because they were together for 11 years.
What does that matter? Hello?
I'm Google. Pressure Google.
Testimony. Diddy comes middle of the night banging at the door, and she's sleeping out on the couch with her. So Bongolin testifies she wakes her up, rushes her into the bathroom to hide her and not expose her to everything that's about to happen. And then Bongolin says she went out to the balcony. And what's the first thing he did when he was behind you on the balcony? He lifted me up and then put me on top of the rail. Could you just explain what his hands did when he lifted you up? Like to myself? Yeah, just walk us through it. All right, so he came up from behind and then into my armpit and then up. Yeah. Before he lifted you up, did he do anything with his hands? It just came up on my chest and it came down. You said he held you up on the balcony. Is that right? Yes. Approximately how much did you weigh around this time? I can't pinpoint a number because of the drugs, but I know it's probably around 100 to 115 pounds. How much bigger is Mr. Combs than you?
Drugs.
Bigger. When Mr. Combs held
they were born in 2006. Him and Cassie they were together from 2007 to 2018.
So right after the kids was born.
So, yeah. So this is what he's doing to.
This what you what?
I'm just saying this is what he's doing to a woman. Well, I mean, look what the fuck he did to their mother. But he just like the thought never came to his fucking mind that this shit can't happen to his fucking daughters. Niggas is dumb.
It can't happen if they don't let it happen. Maybe this might be a lesson, for them to not be.
Yeah, but again, it's not that if they don't let it happen. What if they just so happen to get into a relationship and then it turns into this, and then they're already stuck in there like Cassie was stuck.
No, Cassidy had no money. These girls got money. They don't need to subject themselves to some shit. Cassie was trying to, I'm not trying to say come up, but she was trying to, she was trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? So she did what she needed to do. These girls ain't got that same kind of situation.
Rail. And what were you doing?
Could we use your house to trial our 24-hour bathroom upgrade system? We're looking for homeowners.
Doing with your body when your feet were on the rail? I was trying not to slip and pushing back on him. Why were you pushing back on Mr. Combs? Because I was scared to fall. And what were you thinking when Mr. Combs was holding you up on that 17th floor balcony? For a split second, I was thinking about if I was going to fall. But for the most part, he was yelling at me, so I was trying to answer him. Let's talk about that. What was Mr. Combs saying to you on the balcony? He kept repeating like, you know what the F you did. Did you know what he was talking about? I have no idea. Sitting here today, do you have any idea what he was talking about? I still have no idea. What, if anything, did you say back? Around I don't know what the F I did. And what was Mr. Combs' tone of voice when he was talking to you? He was yelling at me. Was it loud? Yes. How long was Mr. Combs holding you on the balcony? I don't know, but if you repeat the words a few times over and over, it's over 10, 15 seconds. And what words are you talking about? You know what the F you did. Did Mr. Combs say that one time or multiple times? Multiple times. Bongolan then testified that P. Diddy lifted her back over the balcony and threw her onto some patio furniture. Cassie came out and was apparently in disbelief. So all that is happening on direct, but let's switch now to the first part of cross.
See? And before she said that the man was lying when she said Cassie wasn't there.
I just got the dates wrong. Cassie apparently was there. She apparently was there.
That's what I'm saying. She was there.
Yeah.
So she's saying that she wasn't there and the story, whatever Cassie said, wasn't true. She just sitting here just talking out of both sides of her fucking neck.
Who? The witness?
Yeah.
The defense starts and asks, hey, do you remember that immunity thing? You have to tell the truth? Okay, and then they pulled this out. I asked you the question you and Miss Ventura spoke about this alleged balcony incident. True? Yes. And you discussed things like dates? Yes. Locations? Yes. Who was there or not there? Yes. And then you went out and you hired a civil lawyer in January 2024. True? Yes. All right. Now you've agreed with me that you saw this case meaning Mr. Sean Combs' case, on the news, right? Yeah, it's everywhere. I'm sorry, I can't hear her, Judge. Yes, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. All right. So you agree with me that you're watching this case on the news and you are communicating with individuals that's testified at this trial, true? Objection. That's sustained. The defense later pointed to her civil lawsuit against Diddy. And isn't it true that in your first demand letter dated January 31st, 2024, you said it was alleged that Mr. Combs said, I can kill you while you were hanging over the balcony, true? My lawyer said that. And that was not true, was it? Those are not my words. Those are not your words because Mr. Combs, he didn't do that, right? He did. He did, just not at the same time. That pretty much wraps up Brianna Bongolan's testimony as a whole. But I do want to Elizabeth Milner for some more general questions. To start, how are jurors reacting to this testimony?
From what I could see of them, I did see one juror kind of in the front row, kind of doing that tennis match look where she was looking at Nicole Westmoreland, and just kind of her direct line of questioning, because she is super direct when she asks the question. So did you say that this happened? True, yes or no? So I saw this juror look at Nicole Westmoreland and look at Bonna for a reaction. I saw from what I could see over in the gallery, some jurors still jotting down notes, but I also, to that point, wondered, are they kind of tired of the repetitiveness, because it wasn't until the end of her cross-examination that we really kind of got to the point of where they were trying to go with this. So I was wondering, Nicole Westmoreland said it would take maybe 30 to 45 minutes for her to finish her cross-examination, but I was wondering, did we need the first 15 or 20 minutes of that cross-exam today? But we did, and we got through it, and now Bonna is off the witness stand.
I want to throw back to Elizabeth too to ask about P. Diddy himself. I mean, we talked about how he's been participating, nodding, maybe to the jury, writing notes, talking to his attorneys, all that. But has his family been showing up?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it kind of has varied. You know, there were times, especially at the beginning of the trial, where all of his children, with the exception of baby Love, were inside that courtroom. Then that kind of dwindled a little bit. We haven't seen his daughter since week 1 of trial. As far as his son goes, that's kind of dwindled here and there too. For example, last week we saw Quincy, Justin, and Christian Combs all inside that courtroom. But as far as today goes, it's a different kind of lineup. Justin Combs is inside that courtroom. His mother, Janice Combs, has been inside that courtroom for most of the duration of trial. So
The devil.
haven't seen his sister Keisha since last week, but his kind of one of his biggest supporters, Char Lucci, who's also a producer, but one of Diddy's very close friends from childhood, he's been inside that courtroom every single day of trial, and he was also one who had often attended the pre-trial hearings. I think notably, kind of a person who I think is pretty interesting that's been showing up to court this week in particular has been Dana Tran, and that is the mother of Diddy's youngest daughter, and that is baby Love, who is I think maybe 2 or 3 years old, but she's been appearing in court today. So as far as everyone together, it's like Diddy's PR, his mom Janice, Dana Tran, Char Lucci, and Justin Combs, all there to kind of support Diddy over on the defense side.
All right,
One that they got married.
not for today. More
Hey, Clarks, come over to YouTube.
and bombshell testimony is surely around the corner.
Yo.
So make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss anything. And feel free to send emails, tips, comments, concerns, I guess. I hope you don't have any, to scandal@lawandcrime.com. That's our tip line. And I'll read through all your emails and
Damn. What you got? Come over to YouTube, Clarks, and subscribe. Clark's Cars. And
Oh, so they didn't get married. Why they had that on the blogs? I thought
Clark Claus in Kentucky. Shout out to the Clark Claus in Kentucky. They didn't get married?
no, him and the little girl's mother didn't get married. But I remember them saying that on the blogs, and people were saying she was, you know, he was just marrying her, so she didn't say anything. So she wouldn't. But they didn't get married, so.
Damn.
Damn. What happened to the other part with 50's baby mother?
I don't have that.
That's all they were talking about that today.
It was who? Lauren Crime?
Did I see Lauren Crime talking about that? They had to be.
How you know it's 50 baby mother? You keep insinuating.
Okay, sorry. Because everybody's assuming. And 50 posted after the fucking Jane Doe was testifying. So, I mean, I just
50 threw that out there, and it don't mean that he meant that it was his baby mother. You know, we can't just throw that. We can't just say that. We can't.
I want the truth. I want the truth.
Oh, he took down the Bert and Ernie shit. But
Bert and Ernie.
yeah, he had a Bert and Ernie in lingerie. I don't know what part of her type in truth be told. Truth, the letter B, told 365, no spaces.
What's that? Oh, I know you saw. I'm like, who are you talking to?
What?
I thought you was talking to me. I'm like, what?
No.
Clark, it's truth be told 365. Easy.
Just the letter B. I'm saying that because everybody is saying that that's her. But I guess, all right, whatever. Jane Doe. Jane Doe is up there. And again, the YouTubers have it up there as 50's baby's mother. So that's how people are reporting on it. Allegedly. Well, it's on YouTube, so y'all can go and check it out. But
allegedly, pee-pee mouth.
Pee-pee
mouth.
Look, I don't know. I think that they already have proven the RICO just with Cassie, but you have to have more than one person. So I don't know. He's going away.
No, we don't know about that. We don't.
Well, from what they saying with the yeah, that's the name of the channel on YouTube. Truth, the letter B, told 365, no spaces. Shit, I seen a title of a video that shit said that he's gonna be going away for life. I don't know about for life, but maybe for a good 20 years.
Who did he?
Yeah.
Maybe.
The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting.
I want the truth.
And we really shouldn't be this happy, y'all, because this is
I want the truth.
Craziness in our White House when this man should be focusing on the United States. He's busy going back and forth with his ex-boyfriend.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump continue to be at odds. Must say Trump would have lost the election without him. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would have controlled the House, and the Republicans would be 51 and 49 in the Senate.
Because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types, electric. So we've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up and campaigned for him.
So Elon wanted it to be the electric world, like no oil.
Yeah, the electric world, and he wanted to fucking send people to damn space.
I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types, electric. We want
electric. It's electric.
Go to the Instagram page if you can. You can go to the Instagram page and click on the link.
Oh, he's still trying to look for the page?
Yeah.
My clock. Wait up. Wait, he's on Facebook. Why not? YouTube.com/Truth Be Told Podcast 365 Clark.
You put it in you typed it in on Facebook?
Who?
You. No. Did you put a link in there so he could click on it?
No, he could just click on it. I know it's a way you can click on that and get to YouTube. I'm assuming. But just go to YouTube. TruthBeTold.com.
Yeah, if he's doing that and can't find it, then we have to find a way for him to.
We're the only Truth Be Told 365. It's there, Clark. It's there. Come on, brother.
We've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up and campaigned for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily.
I can't believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. I'm Republican and I'm embarrassed. They extended the debt ceiling. No members of Congress should be eligible for re-election if our country budget is not balanced. Deficits not allowed.
Because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types, electric. We want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, it became a little bit different. And I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. but I'm because Elon.
What, what he said? Time to drop the bomb. Them Epstein files.
Epstein
files. That's the real reason you haven't made it public. Have a nice day, Donald
J. Trump. He didn't just leak them because I know he has a copy. They were all given a copy.
You know Trump was in them Epstein. You know Trump was getting.
Yeah, I think we knew, but we want to hear, we want to read, we want to see. Right. We want to see the truth.
You want to see?
What? Yeah, we want to see, read,
A
hear.
Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded
Check the hands.
by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun.
That nigga having a good time. That nigga Donald freaking.
The memes started.
Huh?
The memes have started.
Loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
We're going to get great ratings in your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Look at Epstein. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good.
Than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges. Later in the footage, Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man as women are dancing in front of them. Trump alternates between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man and telling.
You see, he's still doing that dance. You see, you saw that? Did you see it?
Drone comes down.
What are you doing?
Sorry, what you said? I'm listening to Trump say something stupid. What you say?
Epstein about the.
He's still doing the dance.
But that's what he's got to do.
A Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future.
Cal, come get your boy, Cal. Come get your boy.
President surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
We're going to get great ratings in your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein. More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges. Later in the footage, Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man as women are dancing in front of them. Trump alternates between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man and telling Epstein about the cameras. Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention.
Where these girls at now? They probably look like shit.
They're probably sucking off fucking senators and
is in their 60s. They
going to be DEI workers, not realizing that it's really them.
back over break up advice. Oh no, mama, oh.
What is that?
Let me know if you need any breakup advice. This is Elon, one of Elon baby dad, maybe mamas.
Ooh.
I want the truth.
Damn, it's all his girls. Man, nigga.
Disgusting.
Elon got a type.
Yeah, he have a type, but he just inseminates them and cuts them a big check. So they get paid in the front end, the duration, and then they get a back end when he dies.
I want the truth.
I wonder how much life insurance they have on him.
Somebody trying to kill him?
That's the back end, huh?
Somebody looking.
Nah, I'm just saying. Those kind of people, they be having like millions of dollars of life insurance on themselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
they gonna split it all together.
no, they can individually take out their own. They just got to make sure that they pay into it.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Very wealthy.
Not him having the life insurance that, like, no, he give him that first check, and then the duration of however long he's alive, and then the back end is on them. That's the life insurance. Yeah, I'm sure he probably has something for himself, for his children, but if these women are smart, they would have one of their own on him. Free Luigi.
Oh, you see Luigi?
Yes.
Luigi right now.
Free Luigi.
We you gotta relax till this puff shit go away.
Who, Luigi?
Yep. You got to relax. We ain't even talking about you right now, nigga.
Because ain't really nothing going on. There's no cameras in there either.
Huh?
There's no cameras in his courtroom either.
I don't know. Is it a federal case? I don't know.
Oh, I guess not. Well, free Luigi. He ain't do nothing.
Yes, he did. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fucking drink. You eating cold hash browns, nigga. You should have been on the
Okay, so that's an innocent man that they're trying to presume to be guilty. He just wanted to go get his hash brown. That's it. Like, y'all fucking picking me up. I want to get a hash brown. I don't care if I fit the description. It wasn't me.
That nigga. Yeah, well, it wasn't him. It definitely wasn't him.
Kanye West seemingly calls for Donald Trump and Elon Musk to stop fighting. We love you, but shut yo.
I want the truth. I want the truth.
He said, bros.
I want the truth.
Elon should say, Kanye, shut your ass up. You just as high as me. What that say? Did you read that before?
He said, without me, you would have lost the election.
Oh, okay.
Elon was, wait up. That was the last one. Without me, you would have lost the election. Dems would have controlled the House, and the Republicans would have been 51 to 59 in the Senate.
What else did he say? Yeah, did we read everything?
He said Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that no one else wanted. That he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was surprised that Biden didn't do that. Snake ass nigga.
Yo, crazy. And all of a sudden you're surprised that Biden didn't do it. Why didn't you just do it?
Snake ass nigga.
They be thinking this man is their friend. But Michael Cohen was on, I think it was CNN or MSNBC or whatever. And he was like, the mistake that these people are making is that they think that they're special. They think that Trump is loyal to, like, just them, that he's returning the favor. But he doesn't care about anybody.
They don't.
So, and I think like that is they all think that they have a special little spot in Trump's heart when he doesn't have a heart.
I want the truth.
You're not even you don't even have a special place in his brain because he barely has a brain.
Lago Party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
We're going to get great ratings in your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests.
This is like a Diddy party. What are we doing? Why Diddy on trial? This nigga should be on trial. Nigga, I'm all these women here. Yeah,
oh, they not gonna Trump is not gonna address the Epstein files. You still can't find us. You're gonna have to. So when we come off, just go to the Instagram page, and the link is in the bio over there. Thank you for trying.
Yeah, good looking.
Thank you.
Mm. Okay.
He never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get it's very fresh on tape, he said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. A lot of good things are happening in this room, and I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration, and they love us, and then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it, but we have it with others too. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it. You'll let us know. Yeah, he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me, and he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. A lot of good things are happening in this room, and I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration, and they love us.
Unhappy.
And then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But
does that even make sense?
We have it with others too. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different.
Not the glamour, the richest.
I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it. You'll let us know. Yeah, he never had a problem.
Go to academics page.
Academics talking about Trump?
No.
I'm on his page, bro.
The 50 Cent baby's mother. Okay, now go down. Let's start off. Go. Hold up. Wait. Let me see. Go up. Go start there. Yeah.
It's not a video.
It's not a video.
Wait. No way she got paid $10 million for Diddy to smash her in 9 days in Turk and 6 days in Bahamas, like $750 a day. How do you do that in your 30s after having a kid for 50? This can't be true. Someone correct me, please.
All right, now and as you go up past the Trump shit, you got 50.
Why is it? What's going on here?
50 took that down, but no, go to the. So we seen the post with him and his son, and he just says, "What the f," and then it's that one right there. It says 50 Cent said he wanted to call him Ernie Diddy Wild. I don't know what part of the testimony from the Jane Doe. I don't know what was said for him to say that. So see, this is what's being speculated, that's his baby mama, the Jane Doe.
Allegedly.
Okay.
We don't know if it's Daphne or not. We don't know. We're not sure. We're not 100%.
Yeah, we don't know.
Damn. They caught the Louisiana nigga, by the way, that escaped from jail. The nigga got caught.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was innocent, y'all.
That nigga was innocent. That nigga was guilty.
And I was watching the show that you did.
His family ratted him out.
He was clowning him, and you're right. He should have had a very discreet background. All that welcome to wherever that was right behind him.
Yeah,
nigga had it you played yourself. But so where he get clean clothes from and shit that fit.
This nigga was right next to him that gave him the shit. Nigga say after the show was over, I need my shit back. Nigga, take my shit off. Nigga, you ain't getting fresh no more on my end.
Look, I've always liked Elon, and that's why I was very surprised. You saw the words he had for me, and he hasn't said anything about me that's bad. I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill. Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for.
Are you a Trump supporter or were you a Democrat or a Republican?
Electric vehicles, and they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles. But I know that it disturbed him. I can understand why he's upset. Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting. Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration, and they.
You for Trump? Okay, talk about.
I want the truth.
Elon should post on Twitter the video of his son cursing Trump out. That would really get under that man's skin.
Hey guys, pardon the way I look. I'm out running errands, but it is a complete meltdown shit show going on right now between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They are putting each other on blast like something I have never seen before. And I don't think we have seen or heard the worst of what's to come. You know, these guys have dirt on each other. They're both narcissists, so they are trying to outdo each other right now. It's going to get really, really bad. Our guy Aaron over at Midas Touch Network has been keeping everybody up to date with these reports. So make sure you swipe through, check out all the videos. It is absolutely crazy what's going on. Stay tuned for what's coming up next.
We have some news right now. Elon Musk is now directly trolling Donald Trump on Twitter, making clear that he stands against the current president. The fallout is growing fast.
All y'all Trump supporters, get in here. Let's debate. Let's get in here. Get in here. I need my Trump support.
So, Clark, you said you're a business owner, so you're for Trump. Are the tariffs like what kind of business do you have? And you honestly agree with everything that he's doing?
Musk's latest tweet quote tweets Donald Trump from back in 2013, where Donald Trump says, "I cannot believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. I am a Republican and I am ashamed." Minutes ago, Musk quote tweeted out and said, "Wise words." This tweet from Musk is now pinned on his Twitter account, so everyone knows that he is directly responding to Donald Trump and trolling him from a post Trump made in 2013. Elon Musk has been on a tirade against the big budget bill that Trump has supported that passed the House of Representatives by just one vote and is currently pending in the United States Senate. Donald Trump is growing very frustrated about Elon Musk behind the scenes. We'll see if Trump responds soon, but the fallout is growing. Spread the word, and I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack, linked in bio, so subscribe for free and follow along for more. We have some news right now. We have breaking news right now. Donald Trump is now suggesting that Elon Musk may have Trump derangement syndrome, is making fun of Elon Musk's black eye during a recent Oval Office interview, and said that their relationship may no longer be good moving forward after Elon Musk is now trolling Donald Trump on Twitter, is attacking the budget bill that Trump worked hard to pass, and is just completely exploding the relationship between the two of them. It is bad, and it's getting worse with each passing day. Trump was just asked about Elon Musk and about his attacks on the bill. He said he was very disappointed. He said that he was surprised. He suggested that Elon Musk may have Trump derangement syndrome. He's made fun of Elon Musk's black eye, saying that it was weird that Musk didn't want any makeup to cover it up during a recent Oval Office appearance, and essentially said that he didn't need Musk's help to win Pennsylvania in this election. Spread the word. I'll have a full breakdown on my Substack shortly, linked in bio, so subscribe. We have some news right now. Elon Musk is now claiming that Donald Trump is a liar and now saying that Donald Trump would not have won the 2024 election without Elon Musk's support. In his new tweet tirade, Elon Musk is now saying that he had never had the opportunity to review the big budget bill before it passed. He said, "False. This bill was never shown to me even once and was passed in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it." Musk then went on to suggest that Trump would not have won the 2024 election without Elon Musk's support, even though Trump himself had said in the Oval Office that he would have won Pennsylvania and therefore the 2024. We have breaking news right now. Elon Musk is now sending a veiled threat to Republicans across the country, saying he's going to outlive Donald Trump, essentially saying he's going to be around for 40 years while Trump only is in office for 3.5 more years. And now Donald Trump is firing back at Elon, saying that Elon is going crazy and that he asked Elon Musk to leave. So Trump is saying he essentially fired Elon Musk. This is Elon saying, food for thought, Trump has 3.5 years left as president, but I will be around for 40 plus years. And this is Donald Trump, who just posted saying Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do. And he just went crazy. This is a wild back and forth. I literally left my house to go on a run, and it seems like it's only going to continue. So stay tuned for the back and forth updates. I feel like I'm watching a tennis match at this point between Musk and Trump. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack, linked in bio shortly. So subscribe for free and follow along for more news. It's coming fast. We have breaking news right now. Donald Trump is now threatening to cut all of Elon Musk's government contracts, guys. This back and forth rift between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is literally exploding, bigger than we could have imagined. In a new Truth Social post, Trump writes, the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. He is literally threatening to cut all of Elon Musk's government contracts. That includes government contracts for Tesla, for SpaceX, for Starlink, for all of Elon Musk's companies. This will almost certainly decimate the businesses that Elon currently runs. And if Trump goes along with this, Elon will not be able to remain as CEO as any of these businesses, because investors will oust him, because it'll literally demolish all of Elon Musk's existing businesses. This is a major statement by
Share the live.
Trump. Once we get more information, I'll let
Share the live. Share the live. Please share the live.
you know. I just did a full breakdown on my Substack
Share it again.
of this complete back and forth. It's getting crazier with each passing minute, so follow along to stay up to date. We have breaking news, major breaking news right now. Elon Musk just said that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and that's why they haven't been released to the public yet. This feud is getting crazy. In a new tweet, Elon Musk writes, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. This was tweeted literally 2 minutes ago. I'm on a run sweating, and this is what we're dealing with. And it comes.
Yo, I was just about to say
Trump
this shit got that
threatened
man
to cancel
sweating.
all of Elon Musk's government contracts.
What's that?
I was just about to say that man. This shit got that man sweating, but
Elon Musk
He is literally sweating.
has been saying that Donald Trump is going to die before him. This is the messiest breakup I think I've ever seen. And now I want to see the Epstein files. Is Donald Trump in the Epstein files? Is Elon Musk right? What do these Epstein files say? And why hasn't Pam Bondi, the Attorney General of the United States, released the Epstein files yet? The public deserves answers, and it deserves answers now. Spread the word. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack, linked in bio, so subscribe for free and follow along for all the news you need to know about, folks. This is getting insane. Major.
Mark, so you said that okay, you're a truck driver.
Live out.
You don't keep up with everything. All you know is that the diesel prices are not stupid high like the last 4 years. You know you can't support abortions or homosexual relationships. Are they bothering you?
Who?
Like I don't. You said or the gays, so I don't know whether it be their relationships or just them. Period. Like you want them to vanish.
You want them out of here. Get filthy in that chat room, baby. We get filthy in the chat room, Clark. Don't hold back.
But what about like okay, gas prices, abortions? I'm assuming you're speaking about gay rights. And you're okay with everything else that him and Elon was doing as far as firing people and the mass deportations, and not only just immigrants that were legally documented, but the couple of American citizens that he has deported. You're okay with all of that?
Be honest. Be honest.
Are you okay with him trying to erase Black history?
Be honest.
I mean, and I not at all mean as far as giving money for sex change. Okay, I can understand that. But I mean, what that's probably like point something percent of your taxes. And are you okay with are you okay DEI? Do you know that what do you think DEI is? Because I don't want to I don't want to scare you off or start an argument, but I think that most likely you're not a person of color, and you probably think that DEI goes for people of color. You think that people should get in the position that they're qualified for. Oh, you're black. Oh, interesting. Okay. So as far as veterans and the disabled, you don't think that they deserve to be put in a position to take care of themselves?
You want a debate?
You said so. No, keep Black history. As far as what you want Black history to still be taught, or you don't want it to be taught?
Randy, you all right?
Granny got her boxing gloves out.
Truth be told, let's get it popped. Share the live.
I just it doesn't baffle me anymore or really surprise me when I see Black people supporting him. It's just very weird. It's just kind of weird.
Like, love who you love, but just have your reasons.
I just don't know. There's no reason. Like, I mean, if a gay person isn't doing anything to you physically, like personally, like they're human beings. Leave them alone. If they're not bothering you, you don't bother them. We can't if they get banished. That's most of the world. Everybody's gay.
I thought you wasn't a gay advocate.
It's not that I'm not a gay advocate. Is that they're here. We have to deal with it. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. I mean, I don't care who the fuck gets married. Shit, us straight people have issues in our marriage. Why the fuck can't they go through the same shit that we go through? It is what it is. I'm not gonna vote. I vote for it or vote against it. That's not gonna be like my main reason or my focus on why I'm not voting for somebody. Like, I have to look at the all around. We have to all look at the all around big picture. You're for the money, but you're getting taxed out your ass while the millionaires and billionaires aren't getting taxed anything. You okay with that?
That's a whole fact. Even if they are getting taxed, they still bring home more than we bring home.
But they're the percentage of their taxes versus ours is significantly big. So they're still going to make money. They're still going to have their money.
I just said that they're still bringing home more than we bring it home. We can make a check, and the taxes would just rape us all, and it's disgusting. You know, it's disgusting. Trump ain't do nothing for the middle class person yet.
Yeah, nothing at all. Besides just take from us.
I'm still waiting for his middle class agenda. Like, I don't know what is he doing for us. That tariff shit, whatever. Nigga. We want us to keep it in America. Okay.
And you driving? What do you drive on your trucks? Because the news is saying that all them boxes that y'all carry around is on the water somewhere.
Yeah, because they ain't paying niggas don't want them.
Yeah, so I mean, what do you drive on your truck? Because I mean, they're threatening that the shelves about to be empty.
Very quick.
And while Trump was in office, he put more money in your household? No, I didn't mean it like that. It just meant that the Democrats was running on transgender and abortions. That's not Jesus. What about what about everything else? Because they at least had a plan. Trump had a thought. No, I don't. Not yet.
I'm just.
Why do you ask? Because I heard it's hard for business owners. So, and this is not just from being in the neighborhood, but they're on the news, they're speaking out, they're making videos.
How does
it's hard for business owners too.
I don't know how towers. We need exports. Like we need stuff.
Yeah, but them shits is sitting in them crates or whatever they in.
We just can't have. We can't produce here. We need to get shit from other countries. Like that's mandatory. Like we can't survive without other countries supplying us with certain items and products and services. Like we need that. Like you tired. Like this shit is crazy. All you're doing is causing inflation. That's all Trump is doing.
And are you okay with us having a president with 34 felonies, but your fellow black brother, sister, cousin, friend can't get a job with 1 felony? And they're not even supposed to vote? You all right with that?
I want the truth.
So you want a good debate?
I know that 4 years with Democrats, I've lost out my ass, and a lot of black business owners have. Okay, but I'm sure that you're losing more right now. And if Trump is in office for the rest of the 3.5 years, you'll lose more. He doesn't care about y'all.
I want the truth.
Truck drivers are complaining as well.
I think truck drivers should be suffering the most, right?
Yeah, they're complaining. So, I mean, and you're a truck driver and you're black. That's 2 X's. Like, I don't see how you are still in support of him. You're right with all of the money that he's given to Elon? Just to, and what him and his children are doing as far as them crypto coins and him conducting personal business on our time? We're having dinners and paying $1.4 million just to have a plate of a fourth a piece of salmon and a couple of noodles.
That's how you get your pardon. You got to show up. Oh, you're a felon and you voted. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. Felons don't realize that they can vote. They just listening to what everybody else is saying. But a lot of felons don't vote.
But
they feel they.
Let me say something. In the defense of Clark, maybe his business suffered under the Democrat in the presidencies that he just wanted to make it. Maybe Trump, he thought it made a difference. But
he did say that. He did say that he was doing bad under the Democrats.
So he wanted to take
it. Right now, he what I really got from why he is supporting Trump still is that diesel is down, and he didn't support gay rights and abortions.
Okay.
So, and did you vote for Trump, or are you now are you not? Well, I guess you didn't because you said that you were suffering of them. So the news isn't giving it to you. Truck drivers are making good money. The laws on truck drivers affect no English speaking citizens. You're right. Well, you probably are. But that just happened. I'm speaking about since he's been in office. Because that's not the complaints. I've seen maybe about 2 posts about that.
About what?
I've seen about the issues with with the truck drivers having to speak English. That came and went.
Oh, they were trying to do that. So that's not going to be. That's not a thing no more.
It is a thing, but I'm just saying it came and went. Nobody is harping on that. I've seen more videos of truck drivers complaining that they're not making money. There's no hours. There's nothing to drive around than I did with them saying anything about them not speaking English. You was doing perfect under the first Trump term. All love went when Democrats took over. Okay. But that's your personal experience. I can't tell you that you're not telling the truth. But I still think that you MAGAs are a bit brainwashed and y'all see things a bit differently. Like y'all see things the way y'all want to see things. And it's not the reality.
I wonder if the pandemic had anything to do with you having because that was Trump term. He was in the pandemic era. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Well, Granny went and jumped into Facebook.
She said
Great.
Because I don't think Facebook could see YouTube because Facebook can't see YouTube comments clearly. Yeah. So she had to go over there because she's responding to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can speak English, you can't. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. That's what they're doing. Like I said, they're trying to take away the non-English speaking truck drivers. They're trying to pass a bill to do that. It hasn't been passed, but they're trying to do that.
How you feel about them? Them what is it? 50 something people that just came from them Africans coming over here.
Are you asking Clark?
Yeah, and then one of them. They said what 10 days over here. He killed his wife.
Well, African?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to kill her in the country. He wanted to kill her in the U.S.
The nigga said, if I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail in America.
He said they only give you 25 to life. No, Africa, they hang me on a tree.
Right.
I want the truth.
Wait till we get to this country. No, get to the USA, baby.
Nigga said at least I have 3 hots in the car. I might have to fight, but all these trippers do is hate. There's no Jesus with Trump. There really isn't. That man is a devil. That's nonsense.
Where's Kel at?
That's nonsense too. How you trying to force a foreign language called English? That's not even an American language. Clark said, that was Granny. Clark says, yeah, he owns a landscape company too. What's your first business? Oh, okay, trucking. When stock went down, your customers couldn't spend the money they want that they were during COVID. Nobody had money during COVID. Nobody was working.
He was struggling.
People was spending a lot of money during COVID. I know I paid off my Macy's card.
I want the truth.
I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen.
I want the truth.
I don't know how many people was making money. I mean, some of us were still getting paid from our jobs, but many people lost their jobs. Granny says these are native lands. We speak a multitude of languages, not foreign language English. Clark said, don't get me wrong, my man is a criminal and a liar. Wow. But shit, what person don't? Listen, you like it, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, why is it all right for this man to have 34 felonies and be the president when I
want the truth?
Your black ass wouldn't even have a chance. You had to start your business probably because a lot of people were overlooking you because you had a felony.
Yeah.
And that's good because now you have 2 businesses. But look how that works.
See, a white man felony and a black man felony, they're 2 different felonies. They're just
absolutely
treated the same.
Everybody who worked outside was working. But the people who, depending on your job, if you're carrying things from people who worked inside, things slowed out. Because nobody was around each other. Granny said also Jesus will walk with, I gotta read all of that. 2SLBTGQIA plus.
I want the truth.
Not with Trump. He wouldn't be a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. To each his own. My main issue with it's really just be with the trans women because they think that they're real women. Other than that, be yourself. Like I said in the beginning, it's about the money for me. Okay, well, listen, you said you're still making money. Clearly, you're here. You're well enough to type, so I'm assuming that you were still making money to at least, be above water, and I hope it continues. Granny says she's a proud parent of the rainbow community.
Is that what it's well?
You got to come in earlier. But you can call up.
You can call up. Call the phone number. We got a phone number. You can call up. Speak your piece.
It's scrolling down on the bottom.
Call the number.
845-366-6717.
Call up. You can be on the show live right now. We ain't gonna hold you back. Dial a number.
But Yeah, to each his own. I'm just saying that, his own people are turning on him.
Yo, that Elon shit is just a trickle down. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get worse.
They're both very, very, very petty, like just so childish.
Who got more power? Epstein, Elon or Trump? Who got more power? The money. Elon got the money. Trump got the power. Like it's crazy. Like that federal money ain't his money, but
because well, Elon can buy people.
Yeah.
Trump, he can't buy people, but he can promise things, and that doesn't mean that he's going to go all the way through with it. He could just promise things, but Elon can actually put his money where his mouth is. So he said, "Damn, call my bluff." You don't have to call up.
You call up. You don't have to call up. You don't want. You say you want to go live. Got making you be an opportunity.
I mean, but you explained everything. I get you. I get you. You can't be, and you said something in the very beginning when Glam asked, like, who do you support, and if you were a Republican or Democrat. I was gonna say it doesn't matter if the person is Republican or Democrat. It's just who you're supporting at that specific time. And you said that, and I think that that's true. It doesn't matter if people are Republican or Democrat. It's really who we're supporting. Because you can be a fucking independent, or a Democrat turn to an independent, or a Democrat turn to Republican. It just, it just depends on what the policies are and what's best for you and your family and your community. So, you could be a Democrat and like what a Republican is saying more than you do the Democrat, and vice versa. But that's not really that's not usual.
You gotta look at your president though. This is just the guy you voted for. Look at this guy. This guy having a good time with the white girls.
This is when everybody used to have Trump's name in their raps.
Yeah, this is the president that was doing lines of something.
This is when when y'all thought he liked black people, but it was still he only liked wealthy black people.
Trump don't need to like poor black people. What is he benefiting?
You don't like poor white people.
All poor white people. Nigga. You ain't rich, nigga. I don't know. I don't fuck.
Right. He don't know poor. The man made a whole big thing about groceries. He didn't even know what the fuck groceries were. He's talking about it's such an amazing thing. It's a whole bunch of stuff in a bag. I want the truth. Granny says that she cannot forgive a Trump supporter for real, while she sees her son in the wheelchair because Trump because Trump cuts took his surgery. F Trump 86.
That's a great job. That's the
name of my song. Yeah, Granny, people are only going to realize and have some sort of sympathy or empathy when it happens to them or someone that they love. That's you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Because I mean, he's gonna cut everybody's throat eventually. Seriously, he is. Whether it be his so-called friends or the people that voted for him. So he doesn't give a damn. As long as he's lining up his pockets and his kids' pockets, that's it.
I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. Granny said, I know, but I'm not holding nothing back no more. I'm loud with it. Yeah. And you should be. You should be. We still have freedom of speech. Some of us. Oh damn, Granny! We would have known you was going over there. We could have asked you to put the link in the chat over there.
I got it. For what? Oh,
in Facebook.
Granny, so Granny got a track. Hold on, she put on it.
Okay.
Yeah. time to move it, time to ride. No way to hide it. This pain, this fire inside it. Truth been walking in chains too long. We've been humming freedom in a funeral song. Baby's looking up, but hope looking down. Hate getting out all over this town.
I will.
I want the truth.
Call from Clark's Lawn and Garden LLC. To accept, press 1. Send a voice.
Clark, what up?
Hello.
What's up?
Hey,
Welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for calling.
I'm on my phone typing. I ain't in the basement at the computer, so I ain't getting across like I want to. You know what I mean?
It's all good, man. Talk.
How's y'all's night going? First of all,
We doing well, man. We
Doing well. How are you? Where are you from?
I'm from Kentucky. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Kentucky.
Okay. Wow. The Southerners are still voting for Trump with all that racism going on.
Tell us about
Hey,
yourself.
I'm not saying I'm a full-fledged Trump supporter. You know, like people that don't see the truth or the lies that he tells and the shit that's going on. All I know is I gotta be first for who's for me. And a lot of business owners, that's why I asked, are you a business owner? They seen that when Trump was in office the first time, how the money was coming in, how their business was booming. Really great. Restaurants, barbershops, landscapers. Even though COVID went on, those businesses still, you know, at certain times they couldn't have many people in their shops or whatever or whatnot, but they still was making good money. And if you go to places where black business owners own businesses, restaurants and stuff, and you ask them, they'll tell you, no, I was doing better than Trump.
No, well, maybe where you are, but up here, it definitely.
No. I travel all 48 states. Meaning I can't drive to Alaska and I can't drive to Hawaii, but I travel all 48 states. So when I'm in North Carolina, I ask. When I'm in Florida, I ask. You know, I ask these questions. I ain't scared to bring up the conversation or talk about politics. And a lot of people agree with me, especially black business owners. You know, I'm the only black person on my street. Don't nobody agree with me. You know what I'm saying? But
wow,
they're not business owners, and that might be the difference from a person who's an employee and the person who's a business owner. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, I understand what you mean. I still got to pay my taxes, but shit, you know, when you paying your taxes, what are you paying? What are you writing off? What are you whatever? You know, like he talks about loopholes, etc. They there for everybody.
Yeah, those loopholes. Did you use any of those loopholes? Did they work for you? Any of those loopholes?
I mean, I ain't no CPA. I don't know how that works, but I know that what I get to write off as a business owner is greater than an employee.
And he also raised the tax write-off.
These are my mouth.
For the regular working class to write things off. He raised that number. So it's not easy. A lot of people don't like, if you don't have businesses and properties, a lot of people aren't writing off anything because they can't. Like them little bit of clothes that people be donating, that does nothing.
I'm not claiming to be rich. I'm doing enough to get by, and maybe a little more. You know, so I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the road 2-3 weeks at a time. Then I come home and I might chill a couple of weeks. I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? But I know during the first summer, everything was great for me until, you know, COVID came. And they did slow down some money, but still there was some good money coming in. When the Democrats came in, shit, everything went backwards. Diesel prices, $5, $6, $7 a gallon.
What up?
And think about. Hello.
No, go ahead. Talk. Yeah, talk.
Yeah, I mean, and then think you traveling 1,000 miles, but you only getting 4 miles a gallon at $6, $7, $8 a gallon. You see what I'm saying? On the East Coast, $5 to $6, $7+ in California. I mean, that's a major difference. Since he's been in office, I ain't seen a $4 price. Maybe in New York, maybe still in California. Yeah, they're always a little high there. But everywhere else, low 3s, 2s. I mean, they working out for me. Trump's working for me.
Groceries are expensive.
That's what I call Uncle Trump.
Groceries are still very expensive. Our gas is still very expensive up here in New York. And during COVID, many restaurants closed. Many restaurants closed, especially Black-owned businesses. And this is why a lot of people was trying to take advantage of them PPPs, and then people eventually wound up scamming. So, maybe because you're in the South, and Florida, of course, they're Trump supporters, so they're gonna say good things about him. But up here, things slowed down significantly, and our gas prices are still very, very high, and so is our groceries.
I mean, New York is, the city. I mean, y'all diesel is higher than gas. You know what I'm saying? So when you're looking at $3.50, $3.60 right now compared to when the Democrats was in office, $5, that's a major difference. A gallon, $4.55 a gallon. That's a big difference. You can't compare those prices the last 4 years to up to today with Trump in office. You can't compare them. They were stupid high. You remember all those stickers? Your president done that at the gas pump.
Well, and listen, on a bad day, our gas is still $4 and change. So again, we don't see the change up here. We don't see the change in our paychecks either. So
I'm in New York pretty honestly. Syracuse, all the way over to Maine. Like I just went from Maine to California 2 or 3 weeks ago. Once you get in California, in New York, you want to stop at the Indian Reservation Travel Center to get low fuel, because everywhere else is kind of high, but they're nowhere near the price that they was the last week. And it's
I'll just tell you that you keep stopping at the Indian places. The gas is low because there's nothing but water.
I don't look into it like that. All I know is cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't.
It's that cheaper.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper. But now on the transgender homosexuality thing, don't get me wrong. I ain't knocking no transgender homosexual person. And I got family members that fall in that category. I do. But just because they my family don't mean I'm gonna change how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If my brother wants to change, if my brother gonna change his name to a woman name, I'm still gonna call him by my brother's name. You know, Mark ain't gonna be Tina.
Will you still love your loved one if they decided to?
But But I still respect them. He's still a person. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody disrespect them around me or no other person that falls in that category. I ain't gonna join in or nothing, but I ain't for just off what they was running off of. And I know the election's over, but the Democrats was running off abortion and sex changes for inmates, crazy shit like that. We're gonna support.
I get what you're saying.
I think the money's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit. Like I ain't giving $1 for that. You know, I don't want my tax money to go to none of that. I don't want to pay taxes regardless, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I definitely don't want to support sex changes. You know what I'm saying? How people say my son went to school, a boy came home a woman. Damn, that's high fucking prison.
Fuck.
You know, and I most definitely.
You prefer to pay no taxes for the gay community and more taxes so that the rich can stay richer.
I'm not saying I prefer to. Come on, man. Who wants to pay taxes? You know what I'm
just saying, but so you're picking. You rather choose to have the billion.
When you're running off of abortion and transgender sex changes,
Kamala.
and I've suffered the last 4 years. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to go off of?
That's what I was saying.
But what? Okay, but I do get what you're saying, but it's a bigger picture because it's other things that are in this. They have other policies. But what does
I mean, I
what does
understand the whole
abortion have to
Project
do with you
2025.
personally, though?
I understand the whole Project 2025. Where you coming from? I get on this talk show, periodically in the morning. Gary Richardson from Alabama. He's good. You should watch him in the morning. He has good debates. You can call in, and he's out. His big topic here lately has been the DEI and how people's been fired. And a lot of people that supported DEI did not think they fell into that category. White women, number one recipient of DEI, and a lot of them being fired.
Okay.
I like I said, I look at it like, if you qualify for the job, it's your job. If you're not qualified for it, then you shouldn't be hired because your family owns it, or because you black or Hispanic and you gotta get the position to make the numbers. Are you white? Or because you're a pretty white woman or whatever? Because that's probably why a lot of them got hired, because there's some badass white woman.
But do you know that your understanding?
You know what I'm saying?
Your understanding for DEI is not their same understanding for DEI.
Explain to me. I mean, I'm just going off
because they are focusing DEI on black and brown people. You're saying, let people get their job.
It's not affecting black and brown people. It's just not affecting black and brown people.
It's not, but it affects veterans and it affects handicapped people.
I love you, please. Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I keep my wife about to get my daughter from work. No, I hear you. Don't get me wrong, you saying I agree with everything Trump's doing. I don't. All I know is, as of today, I'm doing better than what I was when the last people was in office. And I was doing better when Trump was in office the first time than I was today.
Okay.
I mean, would I like to see it get back to like that? Yeah, I would, but I mean, we suffered so much under the last 4 years, and you have actually the grocery prices went up with the last administration.
Grocery prices are expensive as hell right now.
Prices are high right now.
Yeah, they are. I mean, don't get me. Yeah, they are. Usually they full around this motherfucker. It's not.
You bought some eggs.
I don't see what. Again, we're in New York, so we really do not see the difference between the administrations. Besides, the focus that we have with him trying to take away our history and things of that nature. But let me ask you another question: what does abortions have to do with you personally?
What does what have to do with me personally? Say one more time.
Abortions.
It has nothing to do with me. No, I mean, like I said, it's just.
So why is it a big deal?
No, I mean, I'm not going to support some woman going to go kill no kid. I don't care how he got here. I mean, it ain't the kid's fault.
Yeah, but it's her body.
You want to go kill it?
Kentucky don't do abortions.
I mean,
I don't care what does the person feel inside.
I don't think that it's right. I believe that it's right for us to go kill a kid. Killing a kid is killing a kid. Here in the world or in the womb, you still killing a kid. There ain't no difference.
It's okay to tell a woman what to do with her body.
I ain't saying that it's okay to tell a woman to do over her body, but
that's what that means.
When it comes to abortion, I mean, and when I look at it in a biblical aspect, then it's not okay in my eyes. I mean,
then you must make sure that you don't get anybody pregnant that you don't want to have your baby. And then there's that. And then whoever does want to have an abortion, they're free to get one because it's their body. See how that goes?
I don't support it. You know what I mean? It's just a belief based on my belief.
That's fine. That's
religion, etc. That I don't support it. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not for it. I ain't saying don't go do it or whatever, but I ain't gonna tell you go do it. You know what I'm saying? If a woman telling me, say I got pregnant, what should I do? I don't want it. I can't take care of it. Give it up for adoption. I ain't never gonna tell you go kill it.
Yeah.
And that's still murder in my eyes.
Those kids still getting murdered though.
This should be murdered.
Either way. And then y'all want everybody to have all these babies, but people can't afford to have fucking kids. I don't understand that part.
Have sex, I guess. That's
how would y'all go into
they can make better decisions. I mean, they don't just follow no man or no woman. I mean, that's both parties. But
I agree.
At the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, the woman's the one open her legs. She should make sure the man's wearing a condom or she got birth control or whatever or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So she can't get pregnant. I mean, that still falls on her. Falls on both parties, but more on her because she's the one who's going to be pregnant.
I agree. I kind of agree. I kind of agree.
No, because people.
The lady controls everything. The lady reproducing the child. She knows what it is. Condoms, consensual, like whatever. She controls that. Like,
what if she? So what? What if she? Yo, I don't, and I'm not even speaking about the abortion because I moved over to Republicans wanting people to continue to have babies, but people can't afford. You're cutting off fucking Medicaid. You're cutting off food stamps. People lose their jobs. Food is expensive. Rent is expensive. Everything is expensive. People are not getting jobs, but y'all want people to continue to have babies.
Hey, the thing is, be more responsible.
Everybody can't find a better half that is a thousandaire or a millionaire. Everybody can't find that person. So be more responsible in what? If you love the person and y'all are having kids.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I got 9 brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with the food stamps, with the welfare and housing and all that shit. I don't agree on it 100%. I honestly don't. After seeing kind of what it does, I feel like it's a curse for us not to move forward and become wealthy or business owners or et cetera. Because there's a lot of parents that push shit, just live off welfare, go to housing.
Yeah, but if you could make it out, others make it out too.
What are you working for?
Listen, it worked for you. It worked for you until you became an adult and had to start paying taxes.
I'm paying them though. I don't agree with
somebody was paying the same taxes when you were in housing and when you were on food stamps. Somebody was paying those taxes too.
I understand that. I mean, I couldn't control that then, and I still can't control it now. All I got now is I'm an adult and I got an opinion. I got a voice. That's the only difference.
I want the truth.
I get that part, but it was around. It is around. It's going. Hopefully, it's going to be around because again, if you were able to, it didn't hold you back from having 2 businesses and having a family and having a property. It's not going to hold everybody back. I'm not saying that everybody comes off of it and there aren't people leeching, but many people come off of that and have a working class.
My lifestyle is a little different. I mean, I can understand. Like I said, I'm a felon. I've done time. I've done this. How I grew up might be similar to a lot of how the other people grew up, but I know I didn't keep wanting the same consequences to that type of lifestyle. So I decided, hey, what I'm gonna do? I started a landscape business. That's what I did. I started a landscape company. I did that all the way from 15 to COVID, and then when the stock market and stuff started to drop, then that's what I'm gonna do. Money's getting tight. Truck driving.
And as a landscaper, you were busy during COVID?
Yeah, I mean, I was until a lot of my landscape customers lived off the stock market. So when dividends wasn't coming in great for them, then that's when money started getting tight for me because they didn't have the money to spend any longer.
or they didn't want to.
Like
They
they
knew
used
what was going to
to.
happen.
You see what you see? That's when I transitioned over to truck drivers. You see what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I could go back to landscaping. I still have customers that call. I still do jobs here and there whenever I'm at home, but I'm just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways to hustle the right way. If I'm a landscape, if I'm a truck drive, if I'm gonna be a barber, wherever I'm gonna be, there's a lot of different ways to get it. You know what I mean? The right way. And I encourage everybody to be a business owner, do their own thing. You'll see the difference. You'll see the difference. You'll live the difference.
I want the truth.
Well, you know, I'm glad that you that this was a healthy debate. I appreciate you for calling up. I appreciate you for coming over and leaving your comments, and you know, continue to do you.
And you got to follow us, man.
And that lady that was on there, that lady that was on there, like, no disrespect to her, man. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not at all.
Granny, he's talking to you.
Granny, he's talking to you, Granny.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes, ma'am.
It's just a soft spot for her.
Yeah.
Because she has two children and she also has a handicapped child. So you know, these things affect her in more than 5 ways. That's not even half. So and she said it's all good. But thank you for calling out. We appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend.
Follow us.
Y'all take it easy.
Make sure you follow us.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Go down. I'm gonna go down to the computer. I'm gonna go in the basement and jump on the computer on Instagram and my Instagram and YouTube is Gaming Youth. It's not Clark's Car, so
okay.
Gaming Youth. Yeah, I got a channel too. It's Gaming Youth. Yeah, Gaming Youth 23. So
type it in the comment. Type it in the comment section. I'll follow you. You follow back. All right, that's what you do. Type
all right, appreciate it.
All right. Take care.
All right. Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, Granny. You know, yeah, me too. And that's all it takes. Well, most of the time, all the time, that's all it takes is a conversation. You know, whether
it's a conversation, you gotta have a conversation because if you don't,
you can't go off of someone what the little bit of beliefs that you know about somebody or their facial expressions or their tone of voice. Take time to talk to people and see how they are.
This is what I want to do, man. I want to bring these people in here. Like, I want to have these conversations because this is important, yo. It's important because people are lost. People are lost. They don't
have to be enemies.
We know. We all struggling. The poor and the middle class need to come together to figure this out because we fucked up. The rich is getting richer. The poor is getting poorer. And the middle class, there's no middle class anymore.
No, it's not.
Middle class could usually sustain on what they got. The middle class is living broke, check to check now. What's the middle class?
One of my girlfriends said that middle class, no, that low income is now like $100 and something thousand. I didn't do my research on that, but how is that?
It's crazy because but Vince, it's all about where you demographic is geography is where you live.
That is true.
New York struggling, Arizona, Atlanta, different story. But like I said, but it shouldn't have to be like that. It shouldn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to figure out how to fix it. You know what I mean? That's you know, because it's crazy.
And you see, we all don't agree with every single policy that these presidents have. We choose by hopefully everybody is choosing by the majority of the good policy and not just what fucking really, really bugs the shit out of them. You know, like look at the overall policies and take away who has the most that can do what's right for you and your family.
Yeah. That's how you should figure it. I mean, it's not, and you're stuck with Trump, so it's too late now to cry over spilled milk because it's done. But you can put pressure. But you can put pressure on them. You can pressure them. You can pressure them.
No, they can put pressure on their representatives.
Well,
there's no putting any pressure on Trump because he's going to do what he feels like doing.
An example.
Our representation has to come together as a collective and fight against that one person.
Exactly.
And that is on both sides. Both sides.
Yeah. And I like that this Elon thing happened because I know because Trump is. You think this Elon thing is what I'm trying to work is making Trump look at what do you think? What do you get out of this? Like, what do you think in the long term out of this Elon Trump debacle? Like, what do we think we're going to gain? Are we going to gain from this, or is anyone going to gain from this?
I think I don't, because regardless to what this man does, he's never held accountable. So I think that, information is just going to come out. Maybe he'll go to court and then they'll dismiss it, or they'll find him guilty and he won't do any jail time, but he's never held accountable. So it doesn't matter what comes out, what Elon throws out there. Even if because we already speculated that he was in them Epstein files. We've seen them together. So, okay, what's going to come of that? Nothing. What we're going to do is just hear the juicy parts. Like really, that's all we want to hear, because nothing is going to happen. He's not going to sit down and be cross-examined. This man is dead. Nothing.
He's definitely on the SC files.
And his supporters are going to say, well, Trump just like pussy, and move on. They're going to find a positive way to move past it, like they do with everything else that he does. And the Democrats are going to sit down and fucking cry and suck their thumb and not do anything.
Exactly.
So I don't. And as far as Elon, he's already the richest man ever. So what can happen to him? This man he probably don't give a fuck if them people don't want him on no boards no more. He still has the money.
Yeah, he gonna make his money regardless.
But all of that, the net worth again is not what he has as far as liquid. But don't think that his liquid is not up there. It's up there. He can
control the media. That's
the richest man.
Media control. If you can control the media, you pretty much in there. Like he has that. He owns a platform. You know what I mean? He controls the narrative on that. Like that's everything.
Andy. Okay, well let's see. Let's see, Clark. But yeah, I don't think that anything is really gonna come of this. Do I think that he's gonna deport Elon? No. Those are the kind of people that don't have loyalty to anyone, and they know that they can get around whatever it is that they're doing. People are gonna talk about it for a couple days, a couple weeks, and then they're gonna move on because something else is gonna happen. So I mean, he's calling for impeachment. He better buy them Senate seats. That's the truth. Buy them Senate seats. Let's start paying off the judges.
When that Russia and Ukraine war ending, is any timeline on that? He nigga still trying to end that shit. He ain't got no stroke. He ain't got no stroke because it would have been over by now. He said he was gonna end that shit.
Yeah, he said by day one.
By day one, it's over. That nigga, he's still going back and forth.
And him and Putin is, throwing jabs at each other. I seen a video where Putin was sitting up there talking. They didn't have subtitles on, but the caption said that Putin, and he did say Trump's name, and he went like this. But he said that he was late for a call with Trump, and he said let him wait.
I want the truth.
International leaders don't respect Trump. I'm telling you right now,
they don't respect each other though.
Well, they don't respect Trump.
Yeah, they don't respect each other. It's really quick for wealthy people or dumb people of that stature to just turn on each other because they don't need each other.
They don't need each other. They're all wealthy. They don't need each other.
Exactly. So
I got much more money as you do.
Right? Why be loyal to people that you get? Like they know that they can't trust Trump. Trump knows that he can't trust them.
They got their own money. Like Trump relies off the federal. Like it's different. Like Trump ain't got no power. You got
he's on borrowed money. He doesn't have any real money of his own. Well, right now he probably does from when he just had that dinner. But from before, everything is borrowed. All of the loans that he was taking from the bank, them shits just written off. He owes a lot of money, but nobody is looking forward to getting it.
No, they're not getting it.
I want the truth.
So I mean, he's just he's on borrowed money.
Shit. Got a shitty.
I think we got played on the Russia-Ukraine shit by this country. Period.
We didn't. We And I know what you're going with there. You're going with Biden again because of the money. Because let me ask you a question real quick. Trump, they didn't donate any money to Ukraine since Trump been in president. Ukraine hasn't got anything.
They didn't get anything.
They owe actually. So they haven't got anything under Trump. So I don't.
Yeah, Biden was the only one cutting checks for them like a fucking dickhead.
I think we definitely got played. I think we got played.
Yeah.
I think we got too much.
He was giving them so much money at one time, and he gave them money like 4 times.
And they didn't get all the money. They're still trying to get the money from them. They haven't got all the money that was promised to them. So it's like it's crazy.
We don't have it.
They're not getting it. Trump don't want to give it. Fuck it, nigga. You got to wait.
Nigga said, well. Biden said, you know what? I'm gonna leave that for this guy because I really shouldn't have promised y'all all that shit.
Action man, he got it. I want the truth. I ain't got it.
We really don't have it. I shouldn't have promised y'all all that shit. But
this guy. $1 billion was a little too much, nigga. I was like 100,000. I got it.
Crazy. So
y'all niggas trying to fight some wars. What y'all doing, nigga? I got some super soakers.
Like, yeah. Right, fighting super soakers. That's what we need to start doing.
Yeah, right. Why we like fighting with water guns?
Play tug of war or some shit. Like, why y'all gotta fucking take buildings down and kill kids and blow up hospitals? Like, why is it ever really that serious?
Put some bleach in a water gun. They burn a nigga eyes out. I can't see, nigga. The war over, nigga.
Right. At least they still have their life.
I want the truth.
Eyes, I can't see, nigga. The bleach, nigga.
Just when you come outside, know to have your goggles on.
Niggas is bleaching out here, nigga. We in Jamaica, nigga.
Everybody go walk around looking like they got vitiligo.
We in Jamaica, nigga. The Jamaica war, nigga. Jamaica war.
First of all, it's not only Jamaicans that bleach their skin. So,
like I said, yo, brethren. What other country bleach their skin?
Well, this was a really good show tonight.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. Shout out to everybody watching, man. We enjoyed that.
Yes.
Y'all. Great. We're gonna play that Granny outro. I played your new song. I played it for a couple of minutes, and then the guy called in.
Yeah, and then we got a call.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it again on Tuesday. I promise you, Granny. I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna rock out. Shout out to everybody watching us, man. Truth Be Told podcast.
Follow us, and subscribe.
Follow us and subscribe. Yeah, we almost to 200. And I'm coming outside this month. I'm coming outside.
And that might sound low, compared to what other people have, but we are getting our numbers genuinely.
We just started.
Right. We haven't been around for 10 and 13 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and we're getting our numbers genuinely.
Genuinely, no bots. Everyone subscribes and literally fucks with us. So I like that.
Yeah.
So let's keep it pushing. So
Facebook, y'all please come over to YouTube.
We still getting decent numbers. Niggas is watching. Niggas fuck with y'all. Fuck with us.
Oh, thank you, Clark. Thank you. You whenever you like.
But you gotta subscribe, Clark. You gotta find the fucking YouTube page. I don't know why you go to your computer, find the YouTube page, and subscribe tonight, brother.
I think Granny put it in the. Did Granny put it in the chat over there?
I want to get you and Kel and Granny on the chat on the call.
Oh, he wants war.
Clark, we got people that support.
Yeah, we have. Okay, she did. So Clark, click on that link that Granny put in the chat. Thank you, Granny.
Follow us. And Trevor, I don't know if you still watch, but let's get it popping, man. Let's get the collabo going. Put it in the chat and Facebook. Okay, Granny, good looking.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm moderator. It's all lit. What's today? Friday?
In the basement. Okay.
It's
gonna always be there. So click on it when you can.
All right.
Enjoy your weekend. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook at Truth Be Told Podcast. Instagram, we're at Truth Be Told Podcast and Truth Be Told Podcast 365. And then come over here, Facebook and Instagram to Truth Be Told Podcast 365 and subscribe.
We're trying to we got to get the monetization going, y'all. We got to get us to 1,000. I want to get to 1,000 before the summer ends. So we need to monetize. We need money. We need to get these checks. Yeah. Monetization is very.
We're trying to be like Clark. We're trying to have businesses.
Businesses, yeah. We are business. We ain't no business. We make money. We gotta get the business money in here. Let's get it popping. Subscribe, man. We be back.
Enjoy your weekend.
Truth be told, game plan and vintage in the zone. Real talk, no cap, just truth we own. Will we say that now? Let's get no truth be told whether he drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the chat, got lots on scroll. Different minds, one space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just bold. High takes, no breaks, let the combo roll. If you feel it in your spirit, let the whole world know. Say it loud, say it proud. Truth be told, right here, right now. Ooh, we speak what we know, let the truth be told. And protest signs can only stretch so. This pain, this fire inside it. Truth been walking in chains too long. We've been humming freedom in a funeral song. Baby's looking up, but hope looking down. Reach deeper, tear down that star. This ain't just pop, this ain't just pop. It's about who we are and who fights for us. We breaking hearts with every word he said. Spreading poison like love. It's started, it's born, accepted. No way to make it, no lie. The lesson can't let it stay. Now we gotta reject it. We want you to love it, we demand respect it. No way to hide it, all we can do is fight it. We put back the fire in our hands. Know the real and the flames, but the lies from the lane. That's a child, a real chance to stay. 8, 6, 4, 7. Only way to move forward. Stop bending what's broken. We done open, now we voting. Raise your voice, the soul is spoken. Nightmares walking like they got the lead. Whole damn country running on greed. He ate for the people, he ate for the light. We gotta shut it down, bring day to the night. Every promise he made just broke in our hands. While we scrambling to feed our fans. This ain't no movie, this here is real. Time to pull back the curtain, break the beat. Can't wait for more, I wanna see that show. It's deja vu with nowhere to go. So we shout, we call, we rise again. This time the truth, how the story is down. 86, 47, no way to make it, no lie. The lesson can't let it stay now. We gotta reject it. We march in the love and we demand respect it. No way to hide it, all we can do is fight it. We push it back with fire in our hands. Go to real in the flame, burn the lies from the land. Every child is a chance to stay. Feel it in your bones, you see it in your streets. This ain't about red or blue, it's about peace. It's about our babies, it's about the truth. It's about building something better, and it starts with me and you. 86, 47, shout it loud, no fear, no question. So the people don't rise again. Time to break the man into an end.